Hi Libra, thank you. Thank you. Here is your September guidance. I'd like to say, please do like, share my videos, subscribe to my channel. Really does help me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Libra. So here we go, Libra. You have the card of the spider for September, and it says, cut the web of fear. It only serves to entangle you. So make sure this month very, very strongly, and I feel like I want to go right to the end of the year with you, Libra, that you're not getting too entangled in things, you know? Don't get too entangled. Now remember the 8 is really significant. 8, 8, 8. So the legs at the front are getting on to your day-to-day life. The legs behind of the spider are what your beliefs, and they're all working together. So from the back, the legs behind, from what you're thinking, if there's anxiety, if there's worry, if there's stress, if there's this, that's coming into the legs at the front. That's coming into your day-to-day life. So you have to really work on your mind, and you have to be really clear, because some of you may suddenly get entangled and start kind of maybe getting fearful or doubtful, and then bringing stress into the mix, and suddenly you're caught up in your own web when you should be like building. Now this is a very creative time around you. This is a time of like creativity. The spider's creative. The 8's infinity. The spider's like bringing everything together, you know, faith, belief, trust, practical, creativity, plan of action, moving forward, mind, body and spirit. It's a real time of pushing forward, but sometimes you could be your own worst enemy, and sometimes you can actually get too distracted and you change your mind. And then what usually happens with you come back round to something that you wish you did before. So just stay focused. Just stay focused and start building your web. But like the card says, do not let fear come in. It only serves to entangle you. Now when I say the number 8's important, it's infinity, it's flowing. Everything should flow around you. So not everything's going to work around you, and things around you aren't maybe not working. So really start working how, on whatever area it is, you can bring a flow back into. But I think some of you need a flow back inside in with you, because you can doubt yourself. You know, you can sort of like be hard on yourself. You could be hard on, you know, other things. I feel like the spider knows what it wants. It attracts what it wants to its web and gets rid of what it doesn't. But you can keep things in your web that really don't enhance you, or I mean, I'm getting time's important. So do you need to be more mindful of your time? Are you wasting time? So I'm getting something to do with time around you. I am getting the pink color around you, Libra. So I feel like that's kind of universal love, that's calmness, that's a bit kind of like a gentle feeling, gentle energy. So you need some pink energy around you. Maybe that just means you need to quiet the mind. But also when I say universal love, I think with the spider, the pink is also doing what you love and following what you love. And pink's a colour that's, you know, that you notice. So so you need to be a bit more noticed. You need to stand out there a little bit more as well. So are you thinking also sort of like boosting you up, boosting health, boosting vitality, boosting fitness? It's a good time for that. But it's time for you to start weaving the web you want now. You are the creator now. You have the ability to do things, to move forward, to strive forward. The only thing that's going to stop you is you and your thoughts. You have to really work on your thoughts. You're good at sort of like talking the talk, but sometimes you're not as good as walking the walk. So it really is important now that you start believing in yourself. I want to say really right to the end of the year, but this spider energy is with you for a whole year. So if you're okay in life, getting on with things, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to make some big, huge changes in your life, Now you have a year opportunity with the spider to make that. It's not going to happen overnight. You have to commit because you're building your web. But you need to really trust. And I want to say this to you as well with the spider. You need a vision. If you don't have a vision, you're just going to go around in circles. So I want you to really work on this month, your vision. Write it down. Have a picture of it. Have a vision board. You need to work on your vision. And then just follow it through. And then whenever you wobble, just get back to your vision. Spider, ask the universe to give you some guidance and stuff like that. But commit to you, commit to your web, because your web is not fully made. You can't stay as you are. It's too uncomfortable. You need more now, Libra. And you need to raise your beliefs into you and believe that anything and everything is possible. And I want you this month to be really mindful on your manifesting. You need a vision board. You need a vision. If you haven't got a vision, how are things going to change? So start having a vision. Start believing in that vision. So remember, cut the web of fear. It only serves to entangle you.